Getting back out on the fields and on the courts as we now are is something that I'm really not sure that our student athletes or staff, for that matter, really thought that we would see this fall. I think it was something we were all aiming for and working towards, and I think our campus partners wanted to see that happen, but we all definitely had our doubts. And so seeing the smiles on the faces of the athletes doing what they love is really awesome. It's what we're here for, to see them be successful on the fields, courts, in the classroom, and working together as a campus community is truly what's allowed that to happen.
We talk about adversity all the time. This is different kind of adversity. These are things that are out of your control. When things like this happen, that's when family really takes over. And we talk a lot in the Western Carolina University community about family and about being a family here. We talk about the Catamount Nation, and there is no way a football program could have done what we did without the help of our entire administration and support staff services.
This experience has just been a roller coaster, but securing that you all came out and helped us out and gave us surety that we can play the sport safely. It's been a tough roller coaster, but the dining and the health services definitely played a major part in us being successful this fall and this upcoming spring season.
For our student athletes to return in July, it really took a lot of support and help from some of our campus partners. Residential living was not originally planning to be open in July for students, and Catamount Dining was scheduled to be closed as well. So we talked with Bryant Barnett and Keith Corzine and all of the residential living staff, and they were able to safely move us in early and work with us to get some of our student athletes into the dorm that needed to be in there. Jeff Marshall and Jim Davis and all that their staff did to provide meals for us and cater, because all of the dining facilities were closed. And so catering those meals and bringing them down to us each and every meal of July is just something that we're so appreciative of. The partnerships with those areas is really great to have, and we couldn't do it without their support.
What our student health services did was phenomenal. It is unprecedented for them, and the protocols that Dr. Creel and Pam Buchanan and their staff in health services was phenomenal. I mean, making the protocols very clear to our coaching staff, to our players, all the signage, daily. I mean, sometimes hourly communications with them as far as all the questions. I'm not a medical doctor, and a big thing that Dr. Creel and Health Services did was made, I think, a comfort level for information for us to give parents about what our protocols were, that parents felt safe. And a lot of parents, to be quite honest, felt their kids were safer here than back home, and that's an unbelievable testament to the plan and the procedure that Dr. Creel helped Alex and Stacey Miller prepare for us to present to parents, that parents felt a lot of their kids were safer here.
It's been a huge help for our academic staff this year to be able to have the connections that we do with Dr. Lowell Davis and the Advising Center and all of the staff that report up through the provost office. They've given us a lot of insights on some things that are going on all across the campus that students are struggling with, that we also know our student athletes are struggling with, but that we are able to see it's a true campus-wide issue and provide us with some support or ideas on how we can best support the student athletes through this pandemic, something none of us have ever been through before, none of us have ever experienced. And it's just been great to really put our heads together and collaborate on ways to help our athletes find success.
Yeah, we just want to thank all the faculty and staff for all their efforts. I know it's been a crazy year, and they're obviously teaching, instructing in a very different way, so it's been a very different year for everybody, but just the way that they've shown so much passion and effort to help us be successful on and off the court has been tremendous.
The opportunity to get back to competition has really just meant the world to us. We've worked really hard throughout the preseason without really knowing if games were going to be a possibility or not. We're just so thankful because it's taken the hard work of so many different people on all different levels to get us to this point where it's safe enough for us to play. And so now that we're given this opportunity, we just want to make the most of it. Hopefully get some W's along the way. But right now we're just trying to enjoy each moment. We don't know which game, if any of them will be our last. So yeah, we're just really thankful for the opportunity this year. And it's every day is an opportunity for us to entertain, even though it's, we don't have a ton of people in the stands this year. We know people are watching from home, and that's something that our families have missed and our friends have missed, and so we're happy to be able to do that again.
For myself and for the rest of our guys on our program, we just want to thank everybody that's been supportive of us as a program and the women's team. I think whenever adversity hits, the most successful people come together and they adapt, and I think that's what Western Carolina has done so well. We've had people step up, do different roles, and really just come together for this one goal of just helping us be able to compete and pursue these goals that we have as a team, and hopefully we can represent the school in a great way. But we just want to thank everybody because they've been selfless and they've put us before them, and that means so much to us.
The pandemic has caused many challenges for Catamount Athletics throughout this fall semester. I've been overwhelmed by the generosity and the support from so many of our campus partners. On behalf of all of our student athletes, our coaches, and our athletic staff, I want to send a heartfelt thank you to all of you who have supported athletics throughout this very different and difficult year.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Go Cats!
Go Cats!
Go Cats!